Welcome back to Debrief with Dawn. You know, momentum is a leader's best friend. Last week in one of my think tanks, our group was discussing momentum, both how you get into momentum, but also how you stay there. And I wanted to share with you a great teaching that we discussed there in the think tank. And here's what it is. If you want to be in momentum, and momentum truly is the greatest thing, it makes things that would normally be difficult easy. It makes outcomes that would normally be somewhat impossible become possible. And here's how we get into momentum. We first have to define our reality. The first step is to define, where are you right now? Are you where you thought you'd be? Do you have the level of happiness you thought you'd have at this point in your life? Are your relationships where you expected them to be at this point in your life? Is your health where you thought would be? How about your spiritual self? How about the money in the bank? Are you where? Being brutally honest with yourself. Take a pen to paper and talk about your reality. Where are you today, and is it where you thought you'd be? Now, the second step in getting into momentum is to define your ideal. What is the life that you thought you would have, that you would like to have, that you think you're capable and deserving of having? What would that look like for you? What would your relationships look like? What would your free time look like? What would you be doing to serve and to give back? What would you be doing in your business? Would you be in the career that you're in? And if you would, how would that look different today? How would your life be different? Would you have more freedom and more quality time to spend with your loved ones? What would that look like? And now there's a gap between your reality and your ideal. And bridging that gap is how we get into momentum. And so what I will ask you to do today, in order to move a step forward to your momentum, to living the life that you deserve, is to create 10 concrete things that you can begin to do, to put into action today, that will begin to bridge that gap of your reality and your ideal. 10 things that you can begin to do. Watching Debrief with Dawn every week is certainly one of those 10. We're going to lift your lid. We're going to help you to become the best version of yourself. It's a consistent basis of becoming better every single week that'll help you to bridge that gap. But what else can you do? If you're you think your health should have been better, start with a small step. Maybe 20 minutes of exercise 3 times this week. If you wish your relationships were better, could you plan a date night this week? What are 10 significant, concrete, and written steps that will help you bridge your gap from your reality to your ideal and get you into momentum? And one last thing, when you find yourself in momentum, and you will know it by the ease of your life. When you find yourself in momentum, keep the pedal to the metal. I'll see you next week on Debrief with Dawn.